I bought a new car, a Tesla Performance Model Y. The first thing I did when I got in the car was I looked at the massive screen. All Teslas come with this massive screen. You can go on YouTube, internet, Google, whatever you want to do right in front of you. It's like a massive iPad on wheels. So I thought, what better way to show off my new car on my YouTube channel than to build a brand new Shopify dropshipping store from scratch solely inside of my Tesla.
You know what? That actually happened.
This has never been done before. I don't even know if it's possible yet, but we're gonna set out to figure that out. So before we jump into the whip, I just want to explain exactly what this challenge is going to be. So I'm going to get into my brand new Tesla and I'm going to build an entire dropshipping store from scratch. I'm going to be selecting the product, building out the website, launching the Facebook advertisements, and seeing if we can make sales and profits, all from inside of this one screen on my car. So I usually say all you need to be successful with e-commerce and dropshipping is a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. But what if all you need is a Tesla Model Y and a data connection? Let's find out. All right, so we out here. I'm actually at my university campus parking lot right now. So we're gonna jump into the whip. This is my Tesla Model Y Performance Edition. I just picked this up a month ago.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 stick, you can get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 stick, you can get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Hey.
So if you followed me on Instagram or social media, you probably would have seen the new car by now. I haven't released it on YouTube, I don't think yet. This is the first video, and I thought, what better way than to do a challenge inside of it. It's a pretty cool car. It's the 2021 Performance Model Y. It's super fast. It's been a lot of fun. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys too much with the specifications of the vehicle, so let's just get straight into the video. So I already have Dropshipping loaded up, and remember, the challenge is to do everything using this screen right here. I think it's possible. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but it's going to be fun. So here we have Dropshipping, and right away we're going to get looking for some sort of products. Now, I'm going to be honest, this part's probably going to take me a while. Definitely going to take longer than doing it on a computer, but I'm just going to go through this entire process right now. I actually saw a bunch of different ads doing very well for this product. So here it is. It's $12 US. It comes in a bunch of different colors. It's basically a strapless kind of push-up bra in a sense. It obviously has no straps, so there's a clear value proposition there. It's a problem-solving product for a lot of women, maybe looking to go out on a date, looking to go out for dinner, wherever they're going. It just makes a lot of sense. And again, I did see a lot of ads doing very, very well with it. There's a bunch of different listings across Aliexpress, so that's why this one, I don't know, I picked this one, but it has only 1-star review and only 78 orders. But again, there are a bunch of different listings, and I'm going to be going directly through one of my suppliers for this product anyway. So now the next step in this challenge is we're going to be setting up the store. Now, not gonna lie, I'm really not looking forward to this part because I'm gonna have to set up an entire Shopify store off of literally this screen in my Tesla. And yes, it's a pretty big screen, but I can only use half of it. The other side actually shows my car. And again, everything's just a little bit slower, and who am I kidding? It's quite a bit slower, of course, than using my beefed up gaming PC that I have back home. Don't actually game, just use it for business purposes, but it is a big difference going from a Tesla screen, of course, to a computer at home. But that's why I'm doing this challenge. I'm gonna show you that it can all be possible from the screen on a Tesla. For any of you guys out there, if you're looking to get started with a Shopify dropshipping store, maybe before you buy a laptop or a computer, consider buying a Tesla. No, I'm completely kidding. That's just a total waste of money. Definitely get started with a laptop, but again, for educational purposes, we're going through this challenge. Wouldn't recommend it at home. It's quite time consuming and it's a lengthy process, of course, doing it on the screen, but I'm having a lot of fun so far. Before I hop into actually building this Shopify store on the screen here, I had a pretty good idea. I mean, I'm on a university campus and there's students, there's business students, people are walking around all over the place right now. Why don't I go up to a few people and ask them if they think I'll be successful building a dropshipping store inside of my Tesla and actually making sales. So let's go do that right now. Yo guys, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. My name's Nathan. What's your name?
Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Michael.
Nice to meet you, boys. So we got a quick question for you here. So I just got my Tesla parked right over there.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this challenge right now. Where basically overnight I'm trying to build a brand new business from scratch and make sales on it. I just wanted to get your input. Do you guys think this is actually possible?
It's a challenge, but yeah.
That sounds tough, dude. But honestly, dude, I mean, it's as possible. That's a dope ass Tesla.
So you think it's possible?
I think it's, dude,
of course.
I go for it.
All right, sweet. Yo, guys, quick question for you. Do you guys think that overnight I can build a brand new business from scratch in my Tesla off of this screen inside of my Tesla, just parked over there, and I can actually make sales and be profitable on it?
No way. That's some like
Why? Why not?
overnight
Yeah.
in a car.
In less than 24 hours, I can make a profitable business inside of my Tesla.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. Seems pretty tricky.
All right, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
We'll see about that then. Thanks anyways, guys.
No problem.
Next video, can we build a store from the Prius?
Okay, let's go.
All right, so I just started customizing the storefront. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to cheat just a little bit. I decided to go ahead and name it Touch Classique. So pretty much right now we have not a whole lot going on. And that's because we're bottlenecked by the fact that the Tesla can't actually download stuff off of the internet and then upload it onto the store itself. So I'm not gonna go home. I'm not gonna leave the Tesla. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to upload a few different images from my phone onto Shopify on my phone on the web browser, and everything else, I'll do all the text, I'll do all the copy, I'll do everything else on the actual screen in the Tesla. But I mean, hey, if you got a Tesla, who wouldn't have a phone, right? So is it really cheating? I know it's not on the screen, but we're gonna have to cheat just a tiny, tiny bit on this channel. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, that was a tiresome process. Like if you look at the screen's already went black because we've been sitting here for a few hours now. But yeah, I didn't come all the way to do this challenge to just give up and hang in the towel. So again, I did have to go on my phone and I made a few small changes. I definitely made things look a lot cleaner and nicer. I'll actually throw up the link to the website if you guys do want to check it out as well in this video. But if we hit view product details, I can show you guys what I came out with for the landing page. Everything else is pretty basic and similar. You probably saw me putting together most of it inside of the time lapse. But as you guys can see, we just have a few different clean images of the product here. And then of course we have the price. I messed up on the color scheme a little bit there, but it does say $33 scratched out from $65. As you guys can see, comes in two colors there, black and then beige, and it's a one size fits all. And then down here you can see there's a bunch of different GIFs and images that are just going to help to sell the product even more. It does look a little bit small and hard to read on the Tesla screen, so I might throw it up on mobile view because that's what matters after all. And then I actually did go ahead and import a few reviews as well. But really that's all it is. It's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot to it, and it definitely didn't take me too much time. That being said, it would have taken me probably 30 minutes on a computer versus the 3.5 hours it took me to actually build this store out on the screen of the Tesla. But hey, if I can actually make sales from this store, then I can say I'm the first person to ever build an entire business from scratch on the screen of my Tesla and actually make sales on it. So that'll be pretty crazy. I'm looking forward to it. Things are looking up. I do have to go ahead and set up the ads right now. So this I actually might have to wait until tomorrow for, because I'm probably just going to order the ads. There's no way I'm whipping out an editing software on this Tesla screen right now and actually trying to put together ads, but I will get them express delivered from Bands Off Ads like I usually do, and they'll go ahead and have some great creatives sent over to me hopefully first thing tomorrow. So then tomorrow I can hop in here, I can set up the ad campaigns, and then the following day we will be able to see the results. So stay tuned. I'm super stoked. I'm looking forward to be the first person to ever generate sales from inside my Tesla. All right, we are back for day 2. Say hi, Nico.
What's going on, guys?
Out here, we just have our ad platform loaded up right now. So we're going to go ahead and start editing the campaign. All right, so now we're working through the ad campaign here. Again, tiny little bit of a cheat going on in this challenge because we do have to actually upload the ads to the Facebook ad platform itself. And because we can't actually download the ads on the Tesla screen itself, we do have to do that from my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Actually, I'll put up the ad in this video so you guys can kind of get a feel for what the ads look like. Again, they're from Bands Off Ads. I'll leave a link down in the description below if you guys do want to pick up a split testing package for yourself. Pretty much use that when I test every single product before I go ahead and validate it. Then of course I usually then order the product in. I start doing custom content, all that kind of stuff. But for the purpose of this challenge, we're just gonna make it easy on ourselves. I mean, again, we're doing everything in the Tesla, so it's actually pretty difficult still, but we went ahead and ordered these ads off of Bands Off Ads. So now that we're inside of the ad campaign here, we're just gonna go ahead and follow our usual strategy and create everything. So at this point, I'm literally about to go bald from pulling my hair out, waiting for this damn screen to load. This is hyper frustrating. But anyways, we're getting through it, and I'm just starting to make the decisions in regards to the ad campaigns, the different types of strategies and interests that we're going to target. We are going to be going with the 4 to 8 interests as previously mentioned in the photo, and we will be doing the same strategy that we always run with Facebook ads to launch brand new products. All right, because that was a pretty painfully slow process doing it on the screen, I actually did not talk through the entire thing. So I'll put up a brief segment showing you guys the exact launch strategy that we're using for this. And basically the next thing that we got to do from here is just wait and see the results. So I'm thinking for this challenge, we are on day 2 already. So tomorrow, if we check back around this time at day 3, that'll give the ads a full 24 hours to run. And we'll actually have hopefully some decent results to bring back for you guys. All right, what's going on, guys? It's super late right now because I just actually came out of 2 midterms that I took today. So things have been really hectic at school, but nonetheless, I've still been doing this challenge for you guys, of course. And by now, a full day has gone by of running ads, and we have some really good news for you. But unfortunately, we also have some horrible news, okay? So basically, let me just pull up the Shopify dashboard here. And as you can see, yesterday was the full day of running ads. All right, so as you guys can see here, we did $203 USD in sales. Now, that was done with only 64 online store sessions. And as you guys can see, we actually woke up to a couple of sales. 2 of these 4 orders were double orders, and 2 of them were single orders. So that's how we got up to $203 there. And keep in mind, this is $203 USD. And all we put into the ads for that day, for yesterday, was $100 Canadian on the Facebook ads that we ran. So obviously, we have some pretty solid ROI here. I'm going to go over all the numbers and everything and break everything down for you guys once I get back to my main setup. But right now, of course, I'm just in the car for the duration of this video. And honestly, I was pretty shocked with these results right off the rip. And if you're wondering why we only have 64 online store sessions, that's because towards the end of the day, we actually ran into some very bad news, which I'm about to explain right now. And this very bad news was basically the entire ad account shutting down. Now, we did not spend the full $100 either, which makes the ROI even crazier. And like I said, I'll crunch the numbers when I get back home. But basically what happened was the entire ad account got banned, and we got hit with a double whammy because the entire Shopify store got taken down. Horrible thing that happened to us was the Facebook account got disabled. Now, this is something that you have to be very, very careful of when you're running a product such as the product that we ran for this challenge. And the reason for that is because the nature of the product is, obviously it's a bra, so people are wearing it, and they're wearing it with minimal clothing on. And Facebook doesn't like this, and it will flag things like that and say that it could be nudity, it could be, a bunch of different things that go against their policies. And for that reason, the ad account can actually get banned and disabled right off the rip, and it can be very hard to get your account reinstated. So when it comes down to products like this, be very, very careful with the wording that you use in the ads, and also be very careful with the actual content that you're using in the ads. Now, there's definitely workarounds to this, and you can still run this product on Facebook ads. I just unfortunately did not select the right content, and Facebook ended up flagging it and taking it down and actually disabling the account. It's not somebody who's manually doing this. They have basically a bot or an algorithm that can detect things and then disable your entire account. So it's super unfortunate there that that's down, because again, the results were going so well, and it would have been really interesting to see how this store continued playing out. I'm also glad that it happened, because this is something that happened to me before on I think 2 or 3 other stores that I've ran, and just showcasing it inside of this video I feel like will be super valuable for you guys, because I can show you, how I was off to a great start selling this product, and then how quickly things can change if you don't do your due diligence. And again, because this was a challenge video, I had to do this very quickly. I did this inside of my Tesla, and of course I didn't do a lot of due diligence. But again, if this is your store, you're running this from the ground up and you're starting this at home, you're not making this for a YouTube challenge, then of course you're going to want to look into all these things. Now, the second major issue that happened was basically I got a DMCA takedown notice. So I'm going to show you guys this on my phone right now, and you can pause the video if you want to check this out. But basically the notice happened because we had used stolen content. So essentially some of the photos and content that we used on the website, which we took off of Aliexpress, were actually from this brand called Mrs. Kisses. And if anyone from that brand is watching this video right now, I am very sorry about that. Again, I did not do my full due diligence, but basically that caused us to take the entire Shopify store down, or at least unpublish it so it isn't live. And that really hurt us, of course. That was basically the end of this business. Because of those 2 major things, I'm probably not going to continue. But for any of you guys who do want to take this product and run a store properly, make sure you're not using stolen content. I would even do due diligence on making sure that the product isn't patented or copyrighted or anything like that. And I would also, of course, be very aware of the content that you're using. But nonetheless, it was a great product. We did have some great results for a short period of time there, and then unfortunately we did get hit with those 2 major roadblocks. All right, I'm gonna start driving back now, and I'm gonna go into detail on everything and break down all the numbers for you guys so you can see, a realistic view of what happened in the channel. It's kind of hard to do in my car right now. Now that the challenge is officially over, we don't have to be in this bad boy anymore. Nonetheless, I'm very happy with how the challenge went, and I'm actually stoked about the 2 major roadblocks we ran into, because they also serve as very good learning lessons for anybody who might be brand new to Shopify and getting into this stuff. So don't go anywhere, because I'm gonna break everything down, and then I'm gonna have something special for you at the end of this video. All right, so I'm back at home now, and let's break down exactly what went on in this challenge. So first things first, as you guys saw, after 24 hours of the ads being ran, we had a grand total of $203. Now the net profit on that was $73, leaving us with a healthy 36% net margin, which is actually unbelievable considering everything for the most part was done inside of my Tesla. Now let's break down the expenses real quick so you can get a feel for how most dropshipping and e-commerce stores look, especially when you're starting out. And the ad spend here was about $80. Remember, it was about $100 Canadian, but after the conversion, it worked out to be around $80 USD. Now the product cost was $48 for all 6 of the units that we sold. The Shopify apps and fees, we'll leave that at $0, just because any apps and any free trials we used were all free. Most of the apps you download on the Shopify App Store give you a free trial for a certain point of time, and even Shopify itself as a platform gives you a 14-day free trial before you have to go ahead and spend $29 per month to carry out your store. Now on top of that, our payment processor fees were around $2, nothing crazy. I mean, when we're working with such small amounts of money in the beginning and just launching a brand new business, this won't really tend to be an issue. But as you get up to multiple thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, you do want to have your payment processors on lock and figure out the cheapest way to save the most money as possible. And one of those ways is Stripe. I'm not affiliated or anything. I just personally use Stripe most of the time when I do grow different businesses. Now, refunds and chargebacks, $0. Now, technically it's true, over a month, a couple weeks from now, we could see a refund on one of these products. There's a decent likelihood of that happening. But as of right now, no issue. I'm planning on shipping these products out to these customers very, very soon. Now, VA expenses, usually I have virtual assistant expenses or other team members or employees coming into the store, but because this was a challenge and because I'm not running this long term, again, $0 right there. So that leaves us with a total expense of $130 for this challenge. Now, finally, I just want to say I am actually very, very happy that this entire business got shut down. I mean, one, I wasn't planning on running this long term anyway, because it was just for a challenge. But two, this serves as a super important learning lesson. This is something that's happened to me before, a few other businesses, and very similar things happen to a lot of people. And I'm glad you guys could experience the mistake that I made firsthand. Now, I typically wouldn't make this mistake because I've already made it a bunch of times, but because it was a challenge, I had to do things very quickly, hence why I made these mistakes and actually had the Shopify store be shut down. But if you guys want to talk more about these mistakes, better prepare before you start your own store, or get a top quality strategy for launching and scaling a successful e-commerce brand from scratch, the same one that me and my team follow every single time we launch a product, you can go ahead and book a free consulting call with me. These aren't going to be on for long. Just for you guys, head down to the links down below. First link, free strategy session. Go ahead and book it. They fill up extremely fast. And all I'm asking in return is you guys go ahead and drop a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and share it to a friend. I really want to keep putting out great content for you guys. And thank you guys so much for the support. I would love to keep growing my channel and keep making videos for you guys. Without any further ado, I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.